Hi guys, this is Ratchet Straw, and we are playing Criminal Case, Mr. to Pass, Case 80, The Higher Rule Rise. Let's unlock Chapter 3. Okay. Sergeant Katia must speak with Chief Wright immediately. I'm afraid the Chief is occupied, Judge Sakura. How can we help? I had enough of the crime and menace in the city. I tried my last case. Judge Sakura, you cannot drop everything and retire like this. We are in the middle of a murder investigation. You must preside over this case. I don't question. There's nothing you can say to change my mind. Nothing. Even if we told you this murder is closely linked to the water expedition, not that would lead to a high-profile trial. Well, I always read of leaving my mark on the legal world. Very well, I'll remain as a favor to you, Sasuke, but find the culprit quickly. Good day. You wanted to go to retirement immediately, but we didn't solve the case. That's another bullet dodge, Katia, but catching Silly George Secure is now a matter of urgency. Let's return to the Crystal Palace auditorium. Surely there are more clues to be found. Tower elevator. Oh, it's an elevator. Alright, let's investigate auditorium. Oh, there's confetti falling. Nice. A fruitful search of the crisp basket. The locked wooden box was obviously the victim's. Found this $5 some sort of peace offering. Celine, I hope you will forgive me. Aside from that beach, substance may help some who was apologizing. That postcard appears to have no connection to Celine Chores. The message reads, Alex, we have this competition in the back. Get ready to make a fortune. Whoever wrote this is confident they will profit from a award exhibition victory. The card is a sideway was written to a fellow named Alex. Let's retrieve the address to find out who this gentleman is. Oh, Alex, so. Okay. Alright, first we gotta do the postcard. Baldwin, ooh. This postcard is addressed to an Alex Baldwin. Could he be a relation of Commissioner Baldwin? Given the nature of the message, I assume the postcard was written by one of the competition finalists. How would the commissioner profit from the grand prize? I have no idea. There is even a hint of impropriety here. Commissioner Baldwin must answer for it. Let's find him at once. Okay? Alright, now this wooden box. Chest baton, or just automaton, but the little one in this little box. Heavens, the automaton inside of it must be one of Celine George's inventions. Mind you, this little fellow is much smaller than the chest baton that I defeated. I agree, Miss George's dream up all manner of device. Perhaps we should have Charlie examine this automaton. Alright. Let's see what we can get from it, but we'll certainly get something from it. 9 hours for that. And now this bottle of wine. Let's get the sampling first so that vibe on under microscope quickly. Every second counts, yeah. Okay. Finally I get to do the microscope. Alright, we're gonna do the beach stuff. That's before talking to Baldwin. So I'm gonna say this to be what those are. Leather oil. Of course, there's not secret from the wine bottle is leather oil. Most facility the oil one uses on gloves. I should have recognized it from the set. I regularly use it on my own. She was a horse that is the only successful you can't wear gloves. I wonder how she may have run Miss George. Regardless, it's good to respect Hossa felt the need to ask forgiveness. Let's ask her why, Katia. Well, I didn't even notice you wear gloves. Alright. Mr. Angry, are you still Mr. Angry? Such Katia, I was just my behavior earlier. Perhaps I should increase my daily dose of chloral hydrate to calm my nerves. Please, let's bury the hatchet. I'll buy you some kind of candy. Thank you, Commissioner, but our investigation is pressing. I need that regarding what to ask you about this postcard. Oh yes, I hadn't realized I dropped that. You mustn't read it into it, Such Katia. The competition is in the bag. Get ready to make fortune. Just how are we supposed to read this message? The thing is, my brother Alex is an engineer. He signed a contract with Spark Industries. Should the access prove victorious, Alex Factory will manufacture them. One could argue your brother stands to profit a great deal should that selling Spark win. My family connections aside, all Concordia will benefit from the manufacture of the access. Technology has manifold applications, and it would be a boost to the economy. I love the vision, Commissioner, but if it turns out you eliminate Celine George and shoot these were in the bag, your brother will be sending you postcards in prison. Okay. Ooh, he's #1 suspect. And I don't like him, so... Alright, let's go talk to Austin now. Pardon me, Chief Spence. Such clear found this bottle of wine you gave to Miss George, and... Ah, the wine. I guess she didn't accept my apology if she threw that away. Your apology? For what exactly? So they blame me for everything that's gone wrong at the one exhibition with those damaged inventions. As if I wasn't under enough pressure, there's so much to take care of, and those 100 balloon rides and my chloral hydrate are doing little to calm my nerves. Given the stress you're under, a natural reaction would be to lash out yourself, Chief Inspector. Forget your place, Such Katia. Mind who you are raising accusations against. And I need to remind you who drank back when we were investigating the murder in the chocolate factory. You did. I'm just trying to roast her. And we're just gonna wait for this little automaton to finish. Still a bit. And we are back. Let's check out this automaton. Despite the tragedies that have befallen the war in Katia, I'll be sorry when it's finished. All the adventures have been wonderful. You could in the DNA machine, Charlie, but have you examined Celine George's automaton? I had, so this machine has been programmed to mimic human handwriting. Powered by clockwork motors, the mechanism doesn't just simulate handwriting, it actually writes pre-programmed messages. My word, an automaton that writes messages? But there's more, look what the device has been programmed to write. I'd rather, if it were Miss Katia, you should give up now, Greta. You're a disgrace. Why Miss George said such a nasty message to her friend? How's the wear as close as Miss Garver would have us believe? Only she can tell us. Ooh. Alright, let's talk to Greta. Miss Garver, in your outpouring of grief, you failed to inform Such Katia that you and Miss George had falling out. I guess it was foolish to hope that would remain a secret. But yes, our friendship had eroded ever since I won the previous exhibition contest. She thought I didn't deserve the victory. It only got worse when I entered again this year. She said I was robbing her of her chance to shine, and I was greedy for fame. She gloated that my camera was tampered with. Thank goodness it was repaired on time. And so she tried to guilt me into dropping out of the contest. Yes, she handed me that silly note when I came back from a hot air balloon ride, as if that would sway me. But look at her now. She thought she was so high and mighty, but she tumbled back to earth pretty quickly. Oh, she really does that. The evidence against Celine George's cure is mounting, Katia, but it's leading us towards one of two alarming conclusions. Either the victim was proven without the exhibition with one of her fellow competition finalists, or the killer is one of our very own colleagues. You're right, Katia. You established the crime took place on the upper deck of the tower. As such, we should make the climb to the top one more time. Okay? Alright, let's investigate upper deck machinery. Let's find the last two clues. looking down, that vast Concordia cityscape, we know for seriously George Skinner is out there somewhere. We have some vital clue we need to catch him is on this platform. Those tools are a good place to start. Our knowledge through that crate could prove fruitful. And that blood-stained handkerchief has affected the additional sonic idea. No great mystery there. The blood is likely yours, so I shouldn't risk missing a lead. Let's take a sample to be sure. Come on, Captain. We cannot allow the war exchange to end with injustice. Mr. George Skinner must be caught tonight. Okay? Let's first do this crate of tools. Oh, it's her goggles. I remember she was missing them, so I had a feeling we were going to find it right now. The goggles you found in that crate look like the ones Celine George was accustomed to wearing. This must have fallen out during her deadly stroke, which means they were hidden here after Celine was murdered. Because back later one night, we have no time to dawdle. Let's have Viola examine these goggles. Okay? "15 hours, wow." And now this handkerchief. What? So it have to be in the corner. I see Dr. Let's get a blast out of the crate and a handkerchief to Viola quickly. Okay? Alright, 9 hours for blood. And we're just gonna wait for those 2 hours to finish. Still a bit. And we are back. Let's check out Victim's goggles. I'll cut to the case, Katia. I made an alarming discovery while analyzing the victim's goggles. I found a torn scrap of blue cloth on one of the goggles' rivets. Torn away from Celine's killer? I whack her. Correct, but that's the troubling part. I examined the fabric closely and this material suit shade of blue identical to Concordia's police blazers. You're saying the killer is a police officer? It is as we feared, Katia. Celine George was killed by one of our colleagues. A great discovery, Katia. The murderer is one of our own, a wolf in the sheep's clothing. Or to be more precise, the killer is wearing a blue police blazer. Oh my gosh, it's one of the cops. Oh my gosh. I kinda don't like where this is going, so... Why do I have a feeling it's going to be our chief? It's not often the previous samples that are overly simple, Katia, but the blood you collect from this handkerchief is an exception. So yeah, it's George's blood after all. I was afraid of that. Quite the contrary, I'd say. The sample is from the killer. Well, let me explain. I had prepared myself for an extensive analysis, but the very first result proved negative for the victim's blood. Slightly George's blood type is B-, while the blood you found in a handkerchief is B+. The logical deduction is simply itself. The killer, after their scuffle with Miss George, wiped away their blood on the handkerchief before throwing it away. A positive clue if I've ever seen one. Yeah. Slightly George's killer has B+ blood. Okay? Inside the brain, Celine George killed the Jessica. But the evidence you gotta prove without doubt the murderer is our colleague. Brace yourself, we're about to arrest one of our own. Yeah. Brace! Oh, it's not our chief. I don't know why. I had a feeling it was going to be him, but he doesn't need cotton candy and goes on hot air balloon rides. Oh, he's a B-. Well. Nope. He's A+. Halstead, what went wrong? You were supposed to be a security guard on the exhibition. And what went wrong with you and Celine? Explain us! Chief Inspector Halstead, I'm appalled. How could you murder an innocent woman? How dare you accuse me of such Katia? I have thank you. That's precisely what makes this truly distasteful. One of Concordia's highest ranking officers, a murderous scoundrel. You're on thin ice, such you had better have strong evidence to level such allegations against me. Well, you had a balloon token found at the top of the exhibition tower, stained with the victim's blood. Anyone at the World Exhibition has been riding those balloons. That's how Commissioner Bottomley wanted this very night. But not everyone could access the tower platform. We know you were there when Celine George was pushed. We found a scrap of your blue police blazer torn of her goggles. Of course I was there. I told you I had safety concerns, and I clawed the Commissioner also. The Commissioner has nothing to do with this. He doesn't have your B+ blood. The blood you wiped on Miss George's handkerchief. The time for this safety is over, Inspector Huston. Fine, I threw that meddling woman off that tower. Celine thought she was so smart. She came to me her suspicions that someone was sabotaging the World Exhibition ventures. Little did she realize I knew all about that, so I capitalized on the tower's low safety barriers and caught Celine by surprise. So it wasn't about protecting your reputation. We always suspected Miss George was killed by the World Exhibition saboteur. What would you have to gain from the victory of Spark's access to it? I don't have to explain myself to you, Sashkati, or anyone else. If you want answers, you have to find him yourself. Perhaps you'll have more to say once Judge Nakakura is finished with you. You're the rest for the Celine George's. Elder Huston, after all these years walking side by side in the pursuit of justice, you go and throw it all away, murdering an innocent woman. Then again, I should have known you were capable of such a thing. You always were so uptight. If you're quite true, Nakakura, I'd prefer to skip the monologue. And fuck you, I don't understand why I'm standing here on trial while Stanley Spark walks free. What has Mr. Spark got to do with any of this? Why do you think I sabotaged all the inventions? Spark was paying me to do it. Stanley Spark needed his access to win the grand prize. He was willing to pay handsomely to make sure he did. I saw an opportunity, so I took it. It was his defiant officers under my command to do the dirty work for me, of course. Cut a wire here, remove a gear there. Nobody was any wiser. You went to all that trouble you're sinking to the depths of murder just for money? Couldn't you have just asked for a raise? It wasn't my intention to kill anyone, but that fool came to me and said she figured everything out. Everything except for the fact that it was me helping Spark. It was you. It was all you. I heard it out. Mr. Spark will get what's coming to him, while you and the hospital spend the rest of your days behind bars. I, on the other hand, will spend the rest of mine enjoying my retirement. Yeah, you heard it, dude. If what Inspector Huston said is true, she was paid by Stanley Spark to ensure his victory at the World Exhibition. Spark may not have killed Celine George, but he is responsible for the entire ship. I agree, Katia, he must face justice. And we know exactly where he'll be right now, at the World Exhibition Award ceremony, eager to claim his prize. There's not a second to lose, Katia. Alright, so it was you, but you only just paid Huston to sabotage all the inventions. Dude. You lied to us. Alright, we're gonna stop here and continue playing Gears of Change number 6. Last Gears of Change. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!